Well, there is no NES version, but there is FDS, which is comes off as stupidly pedantic, but I'm just trying to inform people of what the heck an FDS is, because there's people that will watch my streams for like 3 years and still don't know. And you still don't know from what I have just said. But anyway, for this run, I like the All-Stars version better, for specifically D4 Warpless. But all the other stuff, FDS version is better. No, you're super wrong, Emrys. That's what everyone says. This is exactly what I'm referring to. How is Famicom Disk System Japanese NES? NES uses cartridges. A disk system uses disks. They just literally cannot be the same thing. That is not the basic explanation. You simply do not know what an FDS is. It's not even its own console. Like, if the N64 disk drive only came out in Japan, would you say N64 disk drive is a Japanese N64? No, that doesn't make any sense. It's an add-on that plays discs. No, Unctious, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just so wrong. I have no issues with someone that doesn't know what it is, but don't try and explain what it is when you don't know. Got some dust on here. You want a Japanese NES? This is a Japanese NES. Not the only model, but it's one of them. This is a Famicom. Okay, we're gonna educate the people right now. This is a Famicom. Family computer. It says right there. This is a Japanese NES. It takes cartridges. The cartridges, they look like this. Okay, this is a Japanese NES. This is a Famicom Disk System. Okay, do these look the same at all? Or even close? No, they're so completely different. This is a Famicom Disk System. It takes discs. Plays discs, okay? This is Super Mario Bros. 2J, okay? It was only released on a disc. You're never playing it on anything that looks like this. Except, wait, you actually are. Because you have to have this in order to play it. Because they connect to each other. With this thing, okay? This is the RAM adapter for the Famicom Disk System. It goes in the cartridge slot. Got it backwards. Boom! That's how it works. Then this part goes and connects in the back. This is an FDS. It has to play with Famicom. Famicom Disk System, not an independent console. Totally different thing. Do not call it a Japanese NES ever again. Now you know. It's basically Japanese NES Disk System. I mean, yeah. There's not a NES Disk System though. Even though with an adapter you can play on an NES because they're the same hardware, which is why it's super annoying to call the FDS Japanese NES. Because they're very not the same hardware. You got it, Dave. These water bottles, if you screw the lid on all the way, the straw barely works. But if you like unscrew it a little bit, then suddenly it's like, whoa, free flowing. But if you leave it like that, and then you pop up the mouthpiece thing, water flies out of it. The trade-offs here are just brutal.